myself as much time as it may consume for the purpose of speaking in favor of my resolution of House Concurrent Resolution 61.
Gentleman is recognized for as much time as you may consume.
Now, I'll get to the chairman later about his incorrect statements, but what I want to point out is since September the 2nd, the administration has carried out 25 known strikes, killing 95 people. Among these was a so-called double tap strike, where U.S. forces killed 2 survivors clinging to the wreckage of a destroyed vessel in open sea. The administration now refuses to release the video of this strike, denying the American people the ability to see for themselves what is being done in their names. In fact, denying members of this House, including me and I believe the chairman himself, from seeing that video. Many believe this strike may constitute a war crime. Following another strike, on October 16th, the Department of Defense repatriated 2 survivors to their home countries rather than prosecuting them in the United States courts, as we would expect if these individuals were, in fact, dangerous drug traffickers bound for the United States. Fact of the matter is, a number of the individuals that he talked about, if they were in the United States, they would have been tried in our courts. That decision raises serious questions about the administration's own assessment of threat, necessity, and purpose. These strikes have not been authorized by Congress, and the administration has not sought congressional authorization to use lethal military force to address alleged criminal activity that, under the United States law, and we are a country of laws, does not carry the death penalty. That is a profound escalation, and one Congress has neither debated nor approved. They openly convert and covet Venezuelan oil. That's what this is about. The president is coveting Venezuelan oil. And despite promises to end wars, this president is threatening military invasions, not just in Venezuela, but across the Western Hemisphere. Just last night, President Trump declared, and I quote, "Venezuela is completely surrounded by the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America, and that the shock will be nothing like they have ever seen." This is not a strategy. This is a game. And the president is playing it with the lives of American service members, threatening a regime change war with no plan for what would happen next. This president wants to be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. But this Congress is not a part of the executive branch. We are a co-equal branch of government. And the Constitution vests this body with authority over matters of war and peace. That power has too often been ceded to the executive branch. Earlier this month, on a bipartisan and bicameral basis, we repealed outdated authorizations for use of military force to prevent presidents of either party from abusing it. We cannot now abandon our constitutional duty over these strikes in the Western Hemisphere. Even if you happen to disagree with me when I say these strikes, and they are, not about making Americans safer, that these strikes are about oil, that they are about another reckless foreign war, or stretching presidential power toward that of a would-be king. All of those things happen to be true, by the way. This vote is ultimately not about whether you agree with the administration's policy. It's not about whether any president can take these actions. No, it is about, and what it should be about, is whether this president can take these actions without congressional approval. And every member of Congress should want to do their job. Congress must make clear, all of us, that no president can unilaterally draw the United States into a conflict the American people do not want. Democrats and Republicans, those of us who are elected by the people, we are the closest to the people. We should not shirk our responsibility. We should make sure that right here we do what the Constitution tells us to do and have debate and vote on the House floor so that all of America knows where we stand on matters of going to war or not. That is what they elected us to do. And for us to just give away that power to the executive branch is not doing our job. We should have a vote because it is the rule of law. We are the United States of America. We're not part of the Duma or have a Putin who just does what they want with getting around and not dealing with the people's representatives. We should stand for the power that was invested in us. That's what this is really all about. And I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from New York reserves. Gentleman from Florida.